Hey guys, the Super Review Show here for another My Thoughts on video. This is my thoughts on all of this Spider-Man news that's been going on the past few weeks, okay? So first things first, that teaser trailer was unbelievable, okay? The moment I got that, the moment I saw the trailer, I was like, all right, it's the next Spider-Man movie. My initial thoughts were like, oh, okay, they have Doctor Strange in it. But what caught my attention before they released the teaser was that, oh, they have certain characters in it, and they're bringing back certain actors. Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, Jamie Foxx's Electro, apparently. All this stuff, right? And when I first, I was like, wait a second. They're doing the multiverse. Is that too much for the audiences? The regular movie-going audiences who don't read a comic book, who don't care about comic books, unfortunately, and who don't really know the material that well. Is that too much for them? And I think after the success of Doctor Strange, Endgame, Infinity War, Spider-Man, the previous two Spider-Man films, this just shows that a lot of the audiences are ready for anything Marvel-related in general, based on how they're doing. For Christ's sake, they did Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, and there's a third one on the way. That should prove you something there. But as far as like with a character like Spider-Man, my initial thought was like, they're going to do this. It could backfire on them. It really could. I really don't know how they're going to do it. But overall, the teaser was fantastic. It broke a lot of records really quick, really fast. And it was bigger on YouTube and throughout online views bigger than Endgames, which I found out. I was surprised at that completely. I was like, what the hell? The latest Spider-Man movie is going to do better than trailer-wise, view-wise, than the Endgame trailer? What? It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. So lo and behold, it did. And the only reason that I can think that why that happened was because the character of Spider-Man is he's so relatable to so many people across the different audiences across the planet, and he's such a recognizable character. They said, "Oh, it's Spider-Man," but then once they saw what was in the trailer, Doc Ock, hello, Peter, and the Green Goblin, grenade, that they're really playing this movie smart. The bottom line, this initial trailer was phenomenal. I would not call it the best Marvel trailer we've ever seen. I would not call it the best comic book movie trailer we've ever seen. That title, for me personally, still holds the Batman vs. Superman's Comic-Con trailer. That's me personally. But this was a phenomenal teaser trailer. Everything you wanted to be teased was teased, and they almost showed almost a little too much, but at the same time, they kept a lot of stuff back. They didn't show William Dafoe as Green Goblin or whatever, but they showed Doc Ock, which was a big deal. So, and this is crazy. The teaser, though, overall, I liked it quite a bit, and this movie is going to be so successful because of this teaser. And the trailers to come and the TV spots to come, it's going to be an all-around phenomenal film, guys. That's the teaser. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to get into my thoughts on discussion was that this is Sony and Marvel's last film together. My personal thoughts on this, that this is going to be the last MCU Spider-Man movie. That's my personal belief. I think there's like a 75% chance that this is the last MCU film. Hey, but look, they could pull out any stunt. They could say, look, we're not going to make it the last one. We want to continue Spider-Man in the MCU. And Tom Holland is signed on for one more appearance as Spider-Man, but not in a Spider-Man movie. So if they want to use that for whatever, they can. I feel like Sony's going to withdraw him from the MCU after this film. How? I have no idea. At this point, in Feige we trust, as Justin likes to say on Mixed Bag. But overall, I think that this trailer, the trailer was great. The actual deal was look, anything could change. They could literally do last minute, all right, we're going to do another 2 or 3 Spider-Man films with him in the MCU. Or they could just but they could withdraw him after this film. Who knows? I think they might withdraw him because I think Sony wants their character back and their IP back. Because the property rights the value of Spider-Man has gone up so much thanks to the MCU. And I think that you're going to see, Morbius is coming out soon. We all saw the trailer for that. Venom Venom did whatever you may think of Venom, it still made $800 million at the box office. So deal with that. So this whole notion of like Sony can't make good Spider-Man content without in the MCU, that is outrageous BS completely. They gave us the best Spider-Man movie we've ever had with Spider-Man 2. One of the greatest comic book movies of all time with Spider-Man 2 in 2004. That with the original Doc Ock and Tobey Maguire, that film, to me personally, is one of the greatest comic book movies of all time. It's up there in the top 5 or 10 for me. Out of all the ones we've gotten, top 5 or 10. Prove me wrong. Just saying. So, but Sony has had a track record that's been kind of hit or miss. Well, what I'm curious to see, there's 2 points I want to raise with this. The first one is the direction of the new Spider-Man films. John Watts' directing has been amazing. He directed Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and he's directing No Way Home. This guy has taken a property that was initially like, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, we're not sure, Electro, like, yeah, all that crap. No. He took a property that was hit or miss with the audiences first and made it into a viable, successful property again. No, I'm not saying like financially, but because The Amazing Spider-Man 2 made like $700 million worldwide. That's a lot of money. That's enough money to feed continents of people and stuff like that. It's crazy. But the point is, he made a good quality Spider-Man movie with Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man No Way Home. Far From Home. Getting confused. I think he's going to do a great job with this movie. Now, there's been I've seen all the memes on Twitter. I've seen the GIFs and stuff. I think this movie is going to be a big hit at the box office. That's a dead giveaway. The quality of this film remains a mystery to me. Because my general concern with this movie, with Spider-Man No Way Home, is you have Doc Ock, you have Green Goblin from the other Spider-Man films. Who's to say Tobey Maguire doesn't show up in the middle of nowhere? Who's to say Andrew Garfield doesn't show up in the middle of nowhere? They've denied it from the get-go, but I'm willing to bet a lot of money, hopefully not a lot, but a lot of potential that they will be there. Will that be confusing? Sure, for some people, but it all goes back to the basics of filmmaking. If you have a great screenwriter and a great script and a great director, anything's possible. Anything. Oscar winners, whatever. So, I'm very excited for this movie. Cannot wait for December to see this movie in theaters. I am curious to see how they do this because, like the beginning of the teaser showed, this movie, Doctor Strange erases everyone's memory of Spider-Man, including MJ and including that everyone gets it. But he accidentally opens up the multiverse. Is that too much for the movie-going audience? I don't think so at this point, but they might not understand certain aspects of it because they haven't read a comic book or something like that. I think we're okay for that, but that's just my personal opinion. That's why they call it My Thoughts on Video. But like I said, overall, I love the teaser. I thought it was fantastic. I think that the Sony contract will indeed move. I think they're done after this film with the MCU. I think Sony's going to move on. They're going to make a Spider-Verse 2 movie. I guarantee the animated one. Venom 2 is on the way with Carnage. Who's to say we don't get a Sinister 6 movie like they originally talked about in 2014 or 2013? Anything's possible with Spider-Man at this point. I mean, if they can make a Loki TV show, which is a villain TV show, why can't they make a Sinister 6 movie and make it rated R? Suicide Squad was like an anti-hero thing, but imagine like a full-on villain movie. And plus, this is not the first time someone tried that. I mean, think about it. Fox was going to make a Doctor Doom movie before Disney bought Fox. The Doctor Doom film. They were going to do it. It was going to be great. And then Disney bought Fox. So, regardless, though, I am very excited about this teaser. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to see it. Spider-Man 2 is one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. The Sony contract itself, I think, is done after this film, except for Tom Holland's one appearance in another film, whenever that may be. Who knows? Titled Avengers 5 or whatever. But I think they're done. I think they want to. I would like them to keep John Watts. Because people forget. Tom Holland's been great. Zendaya's been great. Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal at Sony and Marvel Pictures have done an incredible job with this character, bringing him back to the forefront of popularity and quality. John Watts has gotten not that much light, and he is a fantastic director. Look at what he's done. Look at his track record with superhero films. I can't wait for him to direct Fantastic Four. Come on. So, bottom line, I'm really excited for this movie. And I encourage you to go see it when it comes out too. So, but yeah, that'll do it for this My Thoughts on Video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you've seen here, subscribe to this YouTube channel. We do play My Thoughts on Videos as well. And check them out more. And as the coming days, for more Spider-Man updates, though, keep it locked on the Super Review Show. J-Man is off to rock. We'll see you guys later.